Peace all. I want to share how I was able to recognize a completion of a journey today. Hey, protector. I started teaching over in Common Square today at a new senior center and disability apartment complex. It was a few blocks from a scattered site shelter that I used to live in, me and my daughters. We were in the shelter system for 4 years total due to a house fire. We could not go where my family went. We ended up in our wife at a hotel. I think it's a bowling alley now, or next to a bowling alley, or luxury apartment complexes now. We ended up there from February to June. We ended up in Waltham from June to November 2009. And then from November until, I don't even know, a year, 2010, 2011, we ended up at Morris Street. After that, we were in Mattapan for a year. And then by this time, the family home got rebuilt and we just moved back into the house where it was full of us. This is the year of the 9, whether you believe in these woo stuff or not. And for me to be teaching in that vortex energy where back in 2009, I was in the most depressed, sad state of my life was a healing moment. And I shared my story with the older people, like, y'all used to live right around the corner. We were homeless in a scatter site. If anybody that's ever been in the homeless system, you understand that it's not easy. Everybody thinks it's you go into a shelter and you automatically get a voucher and you get system. Don't work like that. The system be systeming. Keep you there, keep their funding. Or at least that was my experience. I did everything I was supposed to do. I applied for housing in every town, every city of Massachusetts. I couldn't work because we moved so much. The kids transferred to 3 different schools in that 4 years. And it was hard as hell, y'all. Life was really, truly like the hardest during those 4 years. If you saw me out drinking a lot, it was because of where I was at in life. But I want to share that with you because I am so grateful for the opportunity to be working in my community, where I live, where I grew up. And we live in the hood where there's a lot of trauma that happens. Like living around gunshots and sirens is not normal for our nervous system. And I'm able to move through these spaces with this mindfulness because I recognize it. I recognize the issues. Also was in my own world, in the worst state of mind in my own world. And what I have learned from being in the worst state in my own world is if I can practice being in the best state of mind in worst world, then I can bring my small world into other people's worlds and at least impact them in a happy, joyous way using movement. Today was wonderful. Today was so dope. And then one of the women there used to go to my church. Shout out to Warren Street Baptist. I'm teaching at my old high school. I'm teaching in my neighborhood. Yeah, I'm completing some shit this year. And it feels really nice to be able to recognize it. It feels so good to be able to recognize it. But I just want to share that and hope that other people are recognizing things that they have been working on and releasing and letting go to bring their own world into other people's worlds, to bring joy.